see. Nope. He's not a party. Yeah, dedicated servers. Yeah, it is. Yeah, I sent him the migrating host packet. The one from like BO3, bro. That they never patched. They still have like the disconnects though, which is even more stupid. Like these, though I patched them. If you force join a streamer, they can't remove you from their party.
Oh shit. Here we go again.
Alright, Game Changers, welcome back to another video here today. Now, this is exactly what we were afraid of and what I also mentioned in my last video, that because of the lack of developer support for previous titles, they become a host for hackers to infiltrate and expose players. Most recently, Black Ops Cold War now has fallen prey to this dangerous exploit where hackers have found a way to infiltrate the game, gain access to unsuspecting players' IP addresses, and wreak havoc on their gaming experience. The person that tweeted out that video you watched in the intro said, "Hello Activision, every Call of Duty you release will become unplayable if you continue to use the COD 4 engine from 2007. This footage proves how players can boot anyone on any game. It is well beyond time for a new, safer engine. Thanks, people who play your games." And in addition to that, Charlie Intel on Twitter said, "There is currently an exploit in Black Ops Cold War on all platforms where a person can gain access to a player's IP, crash their game, or potentially cause other issues. No indication so far of it happening in Modern Warfare 2 or Warzone 2. Activision has not addressed this, nor have they stated they are aware of this problem. Would be best to avoid Cold War till fixed." Now the sad part about this is that I would actually, believe it or not, go back and play Cold War time to time because it feels more like the arcade fast-paced shooter that we know and love. Not to say that Infinity Ward doesn't have some of those, but honestly, I'm just more into the Treyarch games. Even though Cold War is my least favorite Treyarch title of the Black Ops series. It's just that it was optimized for my Series X and has an FOV slider too. But anyways, this game has fallen to hackers, and it's not even a really old COD game either. That's the really crazy part. It was released in 2020, just 3 years ago, and it's in this state now?
Hey yo, what the fuck?
And Activision wants to remain playing their games only and not modded ones, especially since they have been giving cease and desist letters out to modded COD games like SM2 and X Labs, where, mind you, had proper support and were hacker free. So when Activision wants to charge you full price for games like Cold War that's 3 years old, and also not to play older COD games not made by them, it's suddenly a problem. Okay, Activision. I think that's why we also get so mad with Activision, because we know the reason why they're doing that. It's because they want people to stay playing their games because it looks good for their stats and their numbers. And also the biggest piece of the problem that we all know is true is microtransactions, money. At the end of the day, they want you to still play their games. The more time you play, the more time you spend on them, more chances of you buying something from their store. So that is the bottom line here. That's why they are doing all of this, and that's why they want to shut other people down. Now, I get it. Yes, legally, of course, they have a right to do so because it is, at the end of the day, their product. I get that part, but we all know deep down inside, it is all because of the microtransactions that they really are hoping that you buy into. But going back to the whole situation with Black Ops Cold War and the whole hacking situation, Warzone 2 and Modern Warfare 2, these are the main priorities for Activision and the Call of Duty developers at the moment, and it seems unlikely that a fix will be coming for this problem anytime soon, especially because they haven't even addressed it themselves. And while it does completely compromise the multiplayer experience and puts all of these players at risk, the Cold War community is a fraction of the size of Modern Warfare 2 and Warzone 2's player base. So I honestly think that it's the least of Activision's problems. But if you really think about it, it should be a problem because players are still playing it, especially since they want to keep as many COD players playing their games instead of other ones. And I won't lie, This actually has me worried about playing any older Call of Duty games as well as the current ones. I've been seeing from some Reddit posts that even Warzone 2 players have experienced multiple crashes in their games for no reason. So I mean, I don't know. I don't want my Modern Warfare 2 games to crash, and certainly don't want some hacker hacking my IP, getting into my personal info or any of my financials, any of that stuff, because that would just be so devastating. Imagine you're just playing a video game to have fun, to de-stress, and then you get hacked by some stupid hacker who has nothing better to do in his life. Because number one, it's an invasion of your privacy, and when you are hacked, it means that someone's gained unauthorized access to all of your personal information, accounts, devices. It makes you feel so helpless and vulnerable because all of your personal data can be exposed or misused. And you can have that loss of control over your own digital presence. All that you have built up and made a name for yourself can be lost just like that. Not to mention, recovering from a hack can be so time consuming and stressful, and you need to change your passwords, contact your bank, other service providers to take various security measures to prevent further damage. And this frustration having to deal with all that is so time consuming and significant that it makes you even more frustrated. So I don't want to have to deal with that. I also don't want any of you guys to have to go through something like that. That would be so horrible. At the end of the day, people just want to play these games for fun. Video games are for fun and to pass time. They are a much better time pass than going out and causing trouble like that one stupid UK TikToker named Mizzy. Definitely better than that. So it's important that first of all, Activision fix this in the first place, and secondly, us to warn each other of such things. I know I'm not the first to report on this, I might be a little bit late to it, but I wish I had a bigger following to be able to get the word out there so nobody falls prey to any of this. But I hope I can reach and let even one person know. Again, I don't want this happening to anyone.
Goddamn right.
Have any of you guys experienced this before? Have any of you guys been hacked? I'm not talking about just Call of Duty or gaming, but in anything or because of certain websites, apps, etc. So, what exactly happened? What did you do? And what were you thinking? What was that situation like? That would be very interesting for us to hear because it will give us a sneak peek or a testimonial of what not to do. Also, I know some people use a VPN while playing, so that might be a better alternative to play a little bit safer and not worry about hackers. But of course, do your due diligence and research on your own. Also, in case you guys didn't know, I have a second channel where I react and basically roast / analyze mainly TikTok videos and just weird videos in general. So if you're interested in checking that out, I'll leave a link to it in the description below. Anyways, let me know what you guys think about the whole Black Ops Cold War and hacker situation down in the comment section below. If you guys enjoyed today's video, make sure you guys hit that like button. If you guys are new to the channel, make sure you guys hit that subscribe button. And don't forget to hit the bell to be notified every single time I upload a video. Now with that being said, this is GCP signing off.